Dr. Muhammad Zulfaris, our friends and all listeners. We are from Group 10 consisting of 10 members including me, Asha Shuhada binti Asrul, and I will introduce my others team member.
Welcome to our comprehensive series on Islamic moral in life and finance. In this series, we explore the profound influence of Akhlak Islamiah on everyday life and the world of Islamic finance. We begin with an insightful forum where experts share their perspective on how Islamic ethical principles shape financial practice and banking operations. Gain valuable insight from leading professionals about the impact of this principle on maintaining fairness and integrity in the financial sector.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabihi ajma'in. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings of peace, foundation and greetings of the forum for all communities. Honored panel members and audience blessed by Allah. All praise is due to Allah, for by His grace and permission we are able to gather here for this great youth forum competition on this night. Respected audience, before I introduce our distinguished panel members today, allow me to first delve into the topic of our forum. The topic of our forum revolves around Akhlak Islamiah in life and Islamic finance. Before we begin the forum, let me say a few words. As we know, Islamic morals, or we call it Akhlak Islamiah, refer to the behavior, morals and ethics taught and encouraged in Islam. It encompasses all aspects of a Muslim's life, from social interactions to business conduct. These morals are shaped by the teachings of the Quran and trustworthiness, Quran and the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, emphasizing values such as honesty, trustworthiness, patience, compassion and justice. Alright, dear audience, before we delve deeper into the discussion, it would be better if we first get to know the four panel members present today. Brother Azam, our first panel member. Welcome brother, how are you?
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Alhamdulillah, I'm doing well.
I introduce our second panel member, Sister Lee. Welcome sister, how are you?
Good evening, I'm well, Madam Chairperson.
And not forgetting our third panel member, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, with the permission of Allah Subhanahu. I am blessed with good health.
And lastly, our final member, how are you?
Thank you, Madam Chairperson, for your concern. I'm doing well.
After the introductions with all the panel members, let's return to our forum topic, which is Islamic morals in life and Islamic finance. Honored audience, before we proceed further, it is better if we first understand what Islamic morals mean in life.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Islamic moral in life refer to the behavior and ethic practiced by a Muslim in every aspect of life. Based on teaching of the Quran and the Sunnah of Prophet of Muhammad, it includes how we connect with Allah, ourselves, and other around us. In daily life, these morals are demonstrated through several key values. Honesty, ascetic, disclosure, ensuring that every word and action is true and honest without any deceit. Trustworthiness involves keeping and fulfilling responsibility given to us with full integrity. Additionally, passion as a brew help us face various challenges and trial calmly while continuing to do good. Compassion and rahmah require us to show concern and love for others, as well as help those in need. Lastly, justice. Al-Adlu ensure that all our action and decisions are fair, without oppressing or harming anyone. By practicing this value, we not only improve ourselves but also make a positive impact on the society around us.
Thank you for the explanation. Let's move on to the next question. The second panel member, can you provide examples of how honesty can be applied in daily life, as mentioned by the first panelist?
Certainly, Madam Chairperson. First, an example of honesty in financial is when we purchase an item from a store and are given no chance that we should have resources. Our honesty is tested when we return the excess chance to the seller or report the mistake. This shows us our commitment to honesty in financial dealings. Additionally, admitting mistake is also an example of honesty in the workplace. If we make a mistake in a task or project, honestly request us to admit the error to our supervisor or colleagues and find a solution to fix it, rather than hiding or lying about the mistake. Lastly, fulfilling promises is an example of honesty. When we promise to do something like attending an event or completing the task by a certain day, honestly involves fulfilling that promise of informing others in advance if we cannot keep the promise and providing the real reason.
Thank you for the detailed explanation of examples of honesty in our daily lives that our community can emulate to become better in the future. Fellow panel members and honored audience, what are your thoughts on Islamic morals regarding Islamic finance? Please go ahead, Sister Aisha.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Islamic moral in Islamic finance refer to the moral and ethical principles that follow Islamic teachings. First, the prohibiting of riba implies that interest on loans is forbidden as it is considered oppressive. As an alternative, Islamic finance promotes concepts like mudharabah and musyarakah, which share profit and risk fairly. Secondly, honesty and trustworthiness are essential in every transaction. All information must be true and clear, and trust given must be upheld with integrity. Thirdly, justice in profit distribution ensures that no party is wrong. Moreover, the prohibition of coral or uncertain bands, speculative or doubtful transaction, ensuring contracts are clear and fair. Lastly, investing in halal activity stresses that all investments should be in field permitted by Sharia and should not involve illegal activity. Overall, by following this principle, Islamic finance ensures that financial dealings are conducted with integrity and provide broader benefit to society.
Thank you for the very clear and easy to understand explanation. However, Sister Zaira, could you further explain why Islamic morals are important in Islamic finance?
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Islamic morals in Islamic finance are crucial for several key reasons that have a significant impact on society and the economy. First, ensuring justice in every financial transaction is a fundamental basis. Islamic morals ensure that all financial dealings are conducted fairly, avoiding fraud and exploitation. This ensures that all parties involved receive their right without any oppression, which in turn builds trust in the financial system. Second, preventing economic instability is a critical aspect. By avoiding practices like riba, which can cause heavy financial burdens, Islamic morals support economic stability. This reduces the risk of bankruptcy and financial problems that can affect individuals and corporations. Lastly, ensuring the use of halal funds guarantees that the investment and transactions are conducted in sectors that comply with Sharia principles. By avoiding activities that are illegal or harmful, funds are used for beneficial purpose and support positive economic development.
Okay, thank you, Sister Zaira. That concludes our discussion with all the panel members on Islamic morals in life and Islamic finance. Doing good deeds is indeed not easy, but we can strive to improve ourselves by practicing Islamic morals in our daily lives. By doing so, we can build a better and more ethical society. That's all for our forum today. Thank you to everyone who attended and shared their views.
That concludes our forum on Islamic morals in life and finance. We heard how the core values of Akhlak Islamiah, such as honesty, justice, and compassion, are not just ideals, but practical principles that shapes our daily life and financial decisions. Next, we present 4 interviews with specialists who share their perspective on key aspects of Islamic finance. Each interview offers a unique viewpoint, making this insight accessible to everyone.
Morning, Miss. Thank you for willing interview by me. For your information, today I'll ask some questions about Akhlak Islamiah in Islamic finance. But before diving into the main interview question, may I know a little about yourself, Miss?
So hi, my name is Satya. I'm from Selangor and I'm a student from University Malaysia Kelantan. I'm 21 this year.
Okay. So we proceed into the question. So first question, in your opinion, what is Akhlak Islamiah and how does it apply to Islamic finance?
That question. Okay, in my opinion, I think that Islamic finance, Akhlak Islamiah, as known as the ethics or the moral characters, that also play an important role in guiding finance transactions and also their behavior. Besides that, the concept of Akhlak Islamiah, it also comprises a few moral values and also principles from the Al-Quran, which is the Malay book where we should follow, and also it helps us to shape the ethic framework within the Islamic finance operation. So I think that is the one for me. One more thing, that one of the key aspects from this Akhlak Islamiah finance is like the aspect that you need to have is trustworthiness and also reliability, which is amanah, that people give you the trustworthy. So with that, it enables to give you the professional and also help the institution to expect a good thing from you. That means they're able to see your standard and also your working process as you performs, as they give you as you give them the expect towards to their company.
Okay, thank you, Miss. So that's all for today. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you for having me in this interview. I'm very glad that I'm able to answer your few questions. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum, Miss. Thank you for willing interview by me. So today I'll interview Miss about Akhlak Islamiah in Islamic finance. But before diving into interview question, can you tell me a bit about yourself, Miss?
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Nurbahin Anis binti Mawaruddin. I'm first year student of Islamic banking.
Okay. So we proceed to the first question. So, Miss, in your opinion, what is Akhlak Islamiah and how does it apply to Islamic finance?
So in my opinion, Akhlak Islamiah refers to the ethical and moral principles derived from the teaching of Islam. It's primarily based on the Quran and Hadith. And in Islamic finance, Akhlak Islamiah guides all financial dealing, ensuring that transactions are conducted with honesty, fairness, and integrity. This ethical framework ensures that financial activities do not involve harm, exploitation, or deceit, aligning with the broader objectives of Sharia to promote justice and prevent injustice in society.
Okay, thank you, Miss. Second question. So, Miss Bahia, can you explain how Akhlak Islamiah influence decision making in Islamic finance based on your opinion?
Okay, based on my research, Akhlak Islamiah influence decision making by embedding ethical considerations into every aspect of financial operations. Like for examples, decisions are made to avoid investment in industries considered harmful, such as alcohol, gambling, or interest-based financial products. Moreover, Akhlak Islamiah promotes transparency and fairness in contracts, ensuring all parties are fully informed and mutually benefit from the transaction. And this ethical approach also includes ensuring the welfare of all the stakeholders, not just maximizing profits for the shareholders.
Okay. That's all for today. Thank you, Miss, for willing to interview. Bye.
Okay, thank
Assalamualaikum.
you. Salam.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Wan Syafiqah binti Wan Muhammad Sabri. I am student from UMK Campus Kota Pekalan Cepa. So, today I'm going to interview you about Akhlak Islamiah in Islamic banking and finance. So, before we start our interview today, can you introduce yourself first?
Hi, my name is Elisa binti Nars. I am a student and I live in Pasir Putih, Kelantan.
Okay, so today I'm gonna ask you two questions. So the first one is, what is the significance of Akhlak Islamiah in Islamic banking and finance?
Akhlak Islamiah is very important in Islamic banking and finance. They provide guidelines for how financial institutions and individuals should behave. By following these guidelines, Islamic financial institutions aim to create a fair, just, and socially responsible financial system.
Oh, I see. So, the second question is, how does the principle of maisir or gambling influence risk management in Islamic finance?
The principle of maisir or gambling is strictly prohibited in Islamic finance. It refers to activities involving chance, speculation, uncertain outcomes. These prohibitions actually have significant implication for risk management in Islamic financial institutions.
Okay, thank you for your answer. So I think this is all for now. Thank you so much for today, and Assalamualaikum. Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Wan Syafiqah binti Wan Muhammad Sabri. I am student from UMK Campus Kota Pekalan Cepa. So today I'm going to interview you about Akhlak Islamiah in Islamic banking and finance. So before we start our interview today, can you introduce yourself first?
Yes, my name is Manar Fadila. I am a student and currently study in Selangor.
Okay, so I have two questions for today. So the first one is, what is the significance of Akhlak Islamiah in Islamic banking and finance?
Akhlak Islamiah is essential in guiding the values and practices of Islamic banking and finance. It helps financial institutions and individuals make ethical decisions, ensuring they contribute to society well-being and promote a fair and just economic system.
So, for the question number 2, how does the principle of maisir or gambling influence risk management in Islamic finance?
Maisir, which is gambling, is a prohibited activity in Islamic finance due to its association with uncertainty, speculation, and potential harm. This prohibition has significant implications for risk management in Islamic financial institutions.
Okay, thank you for the answer. I think this is all for
You're
now.
welcome.
Thank you and
To further illustrate this concept, we present an engaging animation that explores the key ethical principles of Islamic morals in life and finance.
Akhlak Islamiah in life. How can Islamic morals be applied in daily interaction with others? Honestly, in community interaction, being transparent about intention and action foster trust among community. For example, community leaders can practice honestly by openly discussing challenge. Why is maintenance considered one of the important morals in Islam? This is because the nature of painting can avoid the nature of anger and revenge among humans. What is the relationship between worship and moral in the life of a Muslim? Through prayer, a person is taught to be responsible for themselves and their relationship with God, such as being on time for prayer. Donating is also a practice that needs to be implemented in a society. Let's watch a Malay short video.
Dengar mari belakang bakal dengar mana royak amana dremo bayar bayar pula kau mahal bukan kau murah bayar dalam sopir liso ni kira ki mari ribu harga amana bui bang dia ni nak dremo kau kena jual bayar rocek kau ya belakang ni.
Giving animals food also needs to be practiced. Caring for animal health cultivates virtues like compassion, responsibility, and respect in children and adults. This is hadith from Abu Hurairah mentioned about Akhlak. The fear of Allah and God's moral akhlak are two major characteristics which lead to paradise, related by At-Tirmidhi and Hakim graded it is Sahih.
So that's all from our group. We hope that our sharing has provided valuable insight and knowledge to everyone listening. It's important for us to practice these principles in our daily life to ensure more secure in future. We apologize for any mistake made and will committed to improve. Thank you once again and Assalamualaikum.